Bang, let's get it. Rui Hachimura at 11.5 points has cleared this dating back to April 5th. When the line is at 11.5 for Rui, he's actually hitting this 14 out of 27 times over the last 3 months. You see him 10 straight here, and then in all 5 games in the playoffs versus the Houston Rockets. Don't let this be the game that he doesn't want to handle that. Rui Hachimura over 11.5 points. Don't play with me. Anthony Black points and assist line is at 16.5. Yes, he had a good game against Detroit the other day. However, he played 39 minutes. Why did he play 39 minutes? He never plays 39 minutes. Is it because who was anyone missing? Let's go look. He played 39 minutes in that game. He played more minutes than everyone except Paolo Banchero, who went crazy with 45 points. But Anthony Black should not be playing 39 minutes. Shouldn't need to. Did this game go into overtime? I don't think so. And it wasn't like a blowout. It was 109-116. 16.5 points and assists. When the line is at 16.5 points and assists, he's 38% over the last 3 months. He had one good game. Anthony Black under 16.5 points and assists. Then we got Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves points and rebounds at 27.5. As you can see, he has not handled that. However, he hasn't been in the lineup. His first game back was the other day versus Houston. Just his first game. Luka didn't play in that game, and he had 26 points and rebounds. We look to have another game without Luka, and he still hasn't been handling that. I don't think he goes over 27.5 points and rebounds. When we look at the prop history, when the line is at 27.5 points and rebounds, Austin Reeves is 36% over the last 3 months. Obviously, injuries here and there, whatever. What I'm saying is his second game back, which is going to be, what is this? Game 6 versus the Houston Rockets? Is it game 6? This might be game 7. I've been tripping, bro. I apologize for being extremely inconsistent. It's just that life throw your ass some curveballs, man. And sometimes it's hard to bounce back from those shits. And it ain't got nothing to do with this. It's just some days you just don't feel like talking to a camera because you're dealing with real life shit. But anyway, we back in the building. I got Austin Reeves to go under 27.5 points and rebounds. Like, what y'all want to do? Next, I got LeBron James. His points and assist line is at 30.5. Wait, this is game 1, 2. This is game 6. How I don't know this? I don't act like I ain't keeping nothing. I don't know this. Anyway, LeBron James points and assist line is at 30.5. He only missed once against Houston. And we should be without Luka. Luka is out with the hamstring, right? Look at the prop history. LeBron James is 42% when the line's at 30.5 points and assists. But LeBron got to close this out. LeBron has to close this game out. He should have 24 points, 8 assists, and we should smack this. LeBron James over 30.5 points and assists. Hey, first I had a slip. Well, let me show you the slip that we're sweating. Ayo didn't play, so this is not going to smack as a 4 pick, but the 3 picks did smack. Look at the overs. Tyrese Maxey, Nas Reed, and Jaden McDaniels all handled that. Not only that, I hit another slip the day before with the Paolo Banchero and Kate Cunningham going off. But if I go to here and here's the 3 pick that we're running with, because this is what we are. I didn't put Kate Cunningham on here, but this is a scary one in my opinion. I'm taking Rui Hachimura to go over 11.5 points. I'm taking LeBron James. Was at 31.5 points in assists. I just covered him with 30.5 points in assists, even though he just had 32 in game 5. And Kate Cunningham under 28.5 points. This is scary. I know it's scary, but this is where we at. This is what we playing. Go back to the main scene, and then I'm gonna go to Daily Grind Fantasy and see what they do. The slip that we just smacked tonight, most of them were short plays, but I'm back over here, and we don't have a ton of plays that is extremely valuable on Daily Grind Fantasy for underdog. But this is why I'm playing these 3. I'm taking LeBron James to go over 31.5 points in assists. The short play is under 31.5, but it's not extremely valuable. And same with Cade Cunningham under 28.5 points. Cade Cunningham hasn't actually dropped 30 points, but once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at his point line. It's actually at 29.5 here. And in this series, he's only dropped 30 plus twice. Obviously, he dropped 45 the other day, but games what, 2, 3, 4? He was under 28.5 points. Game 1, he did have 39, but in back-to-back games, he ain't gone off. Back-to-back games, he has gone under. Wait, I meant to show you this. In back-to-back games, he hasn't gone off. You know what I'm saying? But back-to-back games, he has gone under, and he just dropped 45. We got Cade Cunningham to go under 28.5 points. This is a scary one. I don't know what you want to do with this one. But this is where we at. Well, back to the main scene. If I go back to Daily Grind Fantasy, we don't have many sharp plays that's valuable enough on Underdog. Hop over to Dabble to see if there are any sharp plays for us to take over here, and they are not enough, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm ready for all baseball. Obviously, the basketball season is pretty long, and when the playoffs get here, you kind of get, stretched out on the same players because, the limited amount of teams. I'm ready for baseball. I haven't really put in a lot of slips. As you see, I miss a ton of days, but still, I do drop some slips, 2-3 picks every now and then. But back to Underdog, I thought I had all baseball. Did I have baseball selected? Let me put my data points back in. I did, just to see what's here. I haven't played any what are these called? Esports in a long time. But there's a number of plays valuable enough to play on esports. I'm just not interested at the moment. I want to finish the playoffs, NBA playoffs, dive full-fledged into the MLB season and see what we could get popping there. But truly impressed that I'm on day 3. Where is it? I'm on day 3 for smacking these slips. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to see this one. I hate that AO didn't play in this game, but damn, that smack. I had another. I don't know if I got a screenshot of that one. But damn, I was looking for this 4 pick. I just felt like this was a game that needed to handle that. Also, all of these plays were short plays, and they cover easily. Did I have that other slip where I barely? No, I didn't screenshot that one. And then I just missed. Oh man, I ain't even gonna sweat that. But this is where we at. Go back to the main scene. Back to Daily Grind Fantasy. I showed you the 3 pick we running with. They're scary, but Rui Hachimura over 11.5 points. I'd be damned if you don't go over. Make it 11 games straight. Period. Anthony Black just had a big boy game. I don't have him on a slip yet because I don't know if this was on Underdog or not. Well, it wasn't when I made that 3 pick entry, but this is where we are. And then Austin Reeves under 27.5 points of rebound. His first game back, he had 26. They're going to be without Luka. And then this is a big boy game. Look at Friday. This is game 6 on Friday. Game 6 on Friday. The Lakers lead 3-2. They're gonna want to close this series out. But I think LeBron James does it. And we got him over 31.5 points and assists. It's actually 31.5 points and assists. He barely skated by in game 5, having 25 points and 7 assists. I'm really Rico, you already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.